Hello children, we are doing class 9 science chapter 5 fundamental unit of life. In that one we are doing extra question actually. First question, answer the following. A. The organelle that contains powerful digestive enzyme. The organelle that contains powerful digestive enzyme. So that digestive enzymes, organelle containing powerful digestive enzyme will be lysosome. So we'll write lysosomes. Contain powerful digestive enzyme. Actually, that powerful digestive enzymes are made up of RER, rough endoplasmic reticulum. And here, if there is any disturbance in the activity of the cell, that means metabolic disturbance is there, at that time, that cell will be cleaned off actually. All the materials in the cell will be cleaned by this powerful digestive enzyme called lysosome. Then B part, organelle that has its own DNA. So organelle that has its own DNA. So if it is a plant cell, plastid is also there. But if it is an animal cell, only mitochondria. So here we write mitochondria in animal cell. Then first and second bit I'll write. Second bit, mitochondria and plastid in plant cell. In plant cell. Has its own DNA. So actually animal cell has no plastid, so only mitochondria in animal cell have its own DNA, whereas mitochondria and plastid in plant cell has their own DNA. Now C part. C part is organelle that forms cytoplasmic framework. So organelle that forms cytoplasmic framework for various chemical reactivities, that is endoplasmic reticulum. Has cytoplasmic framework. Now, next one, the organelle that help in expelling excess water in amoeba. So, organelle that help in expelling excess water in amoeba is vacuole actually. So that one is called contractile vacuole, but they are not specified in the reader. Vacuole only is enough. So, organelle that help in expelling excess water in amoeba. So, vacuole. Helps in expelling excess water in amoeba. Now question number 2. Which cell component is called? The director of the cell. The director of the cell is called nucleus actually. It will help in cell division, controls all the activities of the cell. So the nucleus of the cell is called the director of the cell. Nucleus of the cell is called the director of the cell, because it controls all the activities of the cell. It will help in cell division, all of them. So, nucleus of the cell is called the director of the cell. Now next one, Which component is called the little nucleus? You can see inside the nucleus of the cell, there will be a small component. That small component is called the nucleolus. So that one is called the nucleolus. So little nucleolus is called the little nucleus. Next one, kitchen of the cell. That means helps in the preparation of food. That means photosynthesis process be conducted by the chloroplast actually. Kitchen of the cell. So plastid, chloroplast, present the chloroplast. Chloroplast, it is a type of plastid which helps in the process of photosynthesis. Means chlorophyll containing plastid is called the chloroplast actually. So chloroplast is called the kitchen of the cell. Now D part powerhouse of the cell, that one you know, powerhouse of the cell is mitochondria. Is called the powerhouse of the cell. Then next one. Here, question number 3, what is the structure of mitochondria? So, actually mitochondria has two membrane coverings. Has two membrane coverings. Then outer membrane is porous actually. Outer membrane is porous. Then inner membrane is deeply folded. Inner membrane is deeply folded. These deep foldings folds create a large surface area for ATP generating chemical reactions. ATP generating chemical reactions. Now, next one. So these folds create a large surface area for ATP generating chemical reactions. That is the answer. Question number 4, what are the functions of Golgi apparatus? So functions of Golgi apparatus include, first one, its functions include storage. So storage of the products, then modification and packaging of products in vesicles. Then second one, In some cases, complex sugars may be made from simple sugars in Golgi apparatus. So simple sugars will be converted into complex sugar, or in the other way, complex sugars may be made from simple sugars in the Golgi apparatus. Then third one, Golgi apparatus is also involved in the formation of lysosomes. So they'll ask in the other way, name the cell organelle that is involved in the formation of lysosome. Cell organelle that is involved in the formation of lysosome is Golgi apparatus.